Bitcoin just broke out its all-time high. So we have a couple of questions now. What's pushing Bitcoin to smash through its previous records this time? Second, how high could Bitcoin actually go this cycle? And can I still join this bull run? These are all the three questions that we are going to answer in this video, so stay tuned, hit the subscribe button and like the video. So let's make a quick recap of this current bull run. As you can see right now, since the beginning of April, we are having consolidations, breakout, consolidations to the uptrend, breakout, consolidation to the uptrend, and finally a breakout. And as you can see on April 9, we have the cycle low from the 60-day cycles of Bitcoin. So we can see this is right translated because we still have not reached the next cycle high yet, based on the cycle midpoint right here. But we can clearly draw an estimation for the next cycle low of around the beginning of June. That's why I said on my previous video that we were on a critical point. And I draw two scenarios right here, as you can see on the chart. We had a not so good scenario, which thankfully did not happen. We were going to consolidate a little bit longer and had a major pullback to the downside before continue to go up on this run. But like I said, happy days, it didn't happen. We respected the 14 days period of those consolidations that we are having, and we broke out to the next level. So the bull run continues, and I am expecting the price to move up a little bit more before the next pullback to take place, because I still think that we're gonna have a pullback to respect the 60-day cycle low. But the question remains, since now we just broke the all-time high, what is driving Bitcoin price this time? And I believe there are three major factors for this increase. The first one is more retail traders joining the Bitcoin market. The short-term performance of Bitcoin started to raise awareness of other traders to join the run. Because of this momentum, traders start to speculate on 150k or more over the next weeks. Then we're going to have a domino effect. As more people bet on Bitcoin and the price rising, more money flows in, which drives the price higher and higher and attracts even more interest of other traders. It's a classic case of rising confidence creating rising prices. So as you can see right now on the Fear and Greed Index, once we spiked above the 100k level, we are now on the greed level of the Fear and Greed Index. So I'm expecting the price to reach the 90 or maybe the 80 or the 90 level over the next weeks. And then this is going to be definitely a red flag for us to get out the trade and take profit. The second driver that I believe is making the price go higher this time is Bitcoin funds from ETFs. So ETFs are pretty much investment funds that let you buy Bitcoin like a stock. And lately, investors have been pouring billions into these ETFs, especially in the US. So this means there's a lot of volume coming in. Those funds then actually purchases Bitcoin, making them strong market participants. So there has been barely any outflow from those ETFs, as you can see right here, but actually massive inflows, which of course makes the price to go up. I am personally expecting a little bit of more inflow before it gets down and start to have outflows so it can reach the peak. But the third reason that I believe is driving Bitcoin price higher is more institutional players besides the ETFs. So we are talking about here about MicroStrategy, GameStop, MetaPlanet, and others that are adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. This kind of adoption from businesses give Bitcoin more credibility and real world value. So then we gotta ask, how high could Bitcoin actually go this cycle? If you take a look at my previous videos, you're gonna notice that I don't like very much price predictions. I mean, take a look at the tweets over the last few weeks and previous cycles so you can have an idea and you understand what I mean. Everyone gets bearish during the lows and predicts prices to go further down. And in the same way, now that we are on the price discovery stage, everyone is to the moon hype. Every previous cycle happens in the same way. But in the end, those price predictions just doesn't help. To be real, no one knows how high Bitcoin can go. You can use whatever machine learning model you're developing, stochastics, robots, whatever. Nothing is gonna give you a rock solid conclusion on the target price. I mean, yeah, we can use it in order to plan the trade, forecast scenarios according to the cycles, and for sure for risk management, like setting stop loss and take profits and so on, but that's a different discussion. For now, I'm a big believer of risk and trade management over predictions. So yeah, from this point on, I think it can go to 115k and get back, or maybe 300 and also get back. Maybe 500, 1 million, which I personally think is quite unlikely, but hey, it can happen. This is the financial markets. But I prefer to have a closer look on my indicators and manage my risk until I get red flags that it is time to sell. So would this be a good time to place a trade? I mean, can you still join this bull run? I mean, chasing Bitcoin bull run right now is like sprinting to catch a departing train. You will exhaust yourself racing towards the platform only to watch it vanish around the bend. Like I said, now we are on price discovery stage, so anything can happen. The price can revert now, or tomorrow, or in 3 months. We have no clue. So we are on the grid level of an index, so we're getting closer and closer to the peak. I mean, again, this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion, but I would personally not place any trades now. I would just watch, learn, take notes, study the Bitcoin cycles and so on. But here's the secret. Markets are not railroads. They are roller coasters. You miss the climb. It's okay. Stay ready. The next plunge could be your boarding call. Keep watching how the market behaves. Start to plan your trades. Plan the next cycle. Plan your risk management. And perhaps you're going to be able to get Bitcoin on the bearish cycle or maybe on the next bull cycle. It's up to you. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Subscribe and like the video.